Well, while the names change, Iowa women's basketball's high expectations remain. The Hawkeyes have won at least 20 games in 9 straight seasons. Winning is a part of the program's culture. The preseason Big Ten media poll has Iowa outside of the top 5, but these Hawkeyes aren't afraid of a challenge.
It doesn't feel like pressure, it just feels a lot like an expectation from ourselves. Like, we expect to be a winning program, we expect to be a winning team, we expect to be a threat at every level and against anyone that we're playing against. I think that we, sometimes can set our expectations a little too high and then be disappointed, but that only just makes us better and that makes us want to compete harder every day in practice. So I think that that's also a good thing. It kind of seems like we're like the villain of the league a little bit, and I kind of like that because, I don't know, I don't feel like we need to be the underdog. We've played a lot of different roles. Like, I've played the underdog role since being here. We've played the, like returning Big Ten champs and things like that. So we've been in a lot of different roles, but I don't mind the villain role that much. It's kind of fun upsetting teams and beating people you're not supposed to, and then, when you beat people you do supposed to, you're just like, all right, on to the next.
Caitlin was here, that was the standard, and I think we've continued to try to keep that standard high, and that's what keeps bringing 15,000 people in here every year. So that's what we want to keep welcoming moving forward. Always what you dream of, doing what you love, and you're competing against everybody else who is also doing what they love, and we're going to get their best shot every time, especially in front of so many fans. So we're ready for it, we welcome it, and we're excited for this season.
So I think when I look at our schedule, we have a really competitive non-con schedule, and I think my goal is, as we morph into all these different roles, is to use that non-conference as a training, we always do, but I think you're going to see a lot in that non-conference. And my goal is, by the time we hit that Big Ten season, that we're going to look a lot different then. But the possibilities are so exciting. It's just it's a really new year, and I know that the patience and the energy it takes to form a team, that team forming is always exciting, but it also takes a lot of energy. And I love the energy that my squad has.